Yay! We did it! It's over! The suffering is over! Pat Shurmur changed the narrative in New York City this morning by starting Daniel Jones. And let me tell you something, and I've been saying this for weeks. Daniel Jones was the best quarterback on the New York Football Giants headed to the 2019 season. And you can look at Eli Manning in the preseason, Daniel Jones in the preseason, and let me tell you this, Daniel Jones was clearly the better quarterback. The Giants have a clue. The Giants are a team that finally figures out to start a rookie quarterback on a 5-year rookie contract. The Giants were not making the playoffs either way this season because of other reasons on the other side of the football. So you take the younger quarterback over the veteran so we can finally talk about Daniel Jones and the 2020 New York Football Giants. I said for the record on Twitter, I said it on Instagram, I said it on Snapchat, I said for the record he should have started week number 1. He was on the bench wondering if he can ever be a starting quarterback. Let me tell you this. In those first 2 games against the Cowboys and the Bills, games I picked against the Giants, against the spread, and to win the games. The Giants were a punchline. They played like they wanted to get out of the football business. They had no clue what they were doing. They were incompetent on both sides of the football. And now Daniel Jones finally gets the start for the Giants. Daniel Jones, 6th overall pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, and he was taken over guys like Drew Lock and Dwayne Haskins. You kind of expect to start him sooner rather than later. Guys who are drafted in their first round need to be started by teams with their rookie contracts in their rookie years so they can see what they have going forward. Whether they should pay him in a couple of years, whether they should wait till the end of his rookie contract. No matter how deep into the season you are, like Jared Goff, who had to learn under Jeff Fisher out of all people. You look at Patty Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, Carson Wentz, Sam Darnold, Dak Prescott, and others who are being quarterbacks of the future. And regardless, I had no expectations for the Giants this year, regardless of their quarterback. You can look at Eli Manning, you can look at Daniel Jones, whatever. Eli Manning didn't win many football games in his rookie year. That they were clamoring for Kurt Warner to be benched and have Eli Manning start. He didn't win many games. I don't expect Daniel Jones to win that many games his rookie year. Yes, I had the Giants going 5-11, but still, Eli Manning didn't win many football games during his rookie year. Daniel Jones has an opportunity to supersede Eli Manning in terms of Giants legacies in his rookie year by winning some games. And look, the Giants are playing Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers open up as 6.5-point home favorites against the Giants. And look, I thought the Giants were going to cover that spread regardless because I don't think Jameis Winston is that type of quarterback. He was just wound up being a bust. And another thing, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, by starting Jameis Winston that early, they can see whether or not he is a Pro Bowl quarterback, whether he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. The answer is no. The answer is no. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I thought, had a chance to be one of those teams that can be in it for the long haul. And obviously, Winston was not the right guy, and they're going to go back to the drawing board next year in the NFL Draft. But that's okay. They started the quarterback. No matter how bad Winston's been, they started the freaking quarterback. And the Giants, boom, they start Daniel Jones. And they have a good offensive line. Saquon Barkley in the backfield. They'll be getting Sterling Shepard back soon. They'll be getting Golden Tate back in week number 5. I think Daniel Jones is going to have some legit wide receivers to work with, not Benny Fowler or TJ Jones or Russell Shepard out of all people. Sterling Shepard and Golden Tate. And another thing about this Giants move, these are moves made by coaches and leadership that's in it for the long haul. The Giants in 2004 was the first year under Tom Coughlin, and this is year number 2 under Pat Shurmur and Dave Gettleman. And Shurmur and Gettleman have been scrutinized over the last couple of years as well as in their careers. Shurmur wasn't good in Cleveland, and yes, the Browns were still dysfunctional, but Pat Shurmur didn't make it better in Cleveland. I think the Giants have a better organization. They have a better sense as to how to run a football business than the Cleveland Browns did during Shurmur's days there. And Dave Gettleman left a mess behind in Carolina before coming to the Giants. You can see the Panthers starting 0-2 and could very well go to 0-3 if they don't beat the Cardinals on Sunday. And Pat Shurmur saved his job today. There's no other way to say it. Pat Shurmur saved his job today. And Dave Gettleman finally gets his quarterback to start, which was all scrutinized by Giants fans in the public and other teams' fans for why did they pick Daniel Jones over Dwayne Haskins. And look, I think Dwayne Haskins has a chance to be an above average quarterback. I don't see the problems with starting Dwayne Haskins. And speaking of the Redskins, now with the Giants starting Daniel Jones, that puts the pressure on Dan Snyder and Jay Gruden to start Dwayne Haskins over Case Keenum. And Case Keenum is not great at football. I told you that was a terrible trade to start with. I said on Twitter that the Redskins were going to start Case Keenum as being clueless and being uninformed of the football future. I wonder what Dwayne Haskins must be thinking right now, being pissed off that he was drafted 9 picks behind Daniel Jones. And now that Gettleman has a starting quarterback to work with, and yet yes, I know I'm not going to say Daniel Jones is going to be a quarterback that can win you championships like Eli Manning in the future, but Dave Gettleman knows his defense is a mess. He knows that this is year number 2 of a lengthy rebuild. He's gonna get the defense better in the offseason. I actually can trust him on that front. But when it comes to being a bona fide playoff contender and being relevant in the NFL for years to come, the NFL is better for it, and so are the Giants.